Now let's pivot to the Middle East. The Middle East had been on fire the last couple of years, and I almost say that literally because there was many fires. All right, so there's what we know, and then there's what we actually don't know. That's been covered up, especially in Iran. Well, they're killing their own citizens right now, accusing them of working with Israel. They're blaming Russia, accusing them of giving the location of every S-300 and 400 system because they were all taken out. And how else would they know where they were? Every single one of them. They're mobile, meaning they can be taken anywhere. So the whole systems are totally mobile. And then, they each cost, $1 billion a piece or whatever the hell it is, 500 million. Actually, yeah, the cost is about 500 million a piece for the Russians, and then they sell them obviously at a markup. And they received several, and it wasn't just those. The other systems that they had, whether they were homegrown, I'm not sure. They don't really have a homegrown industry for defense so much, as far as they do make a good drone, because they did capture a Reaper drone that was taken down over what was flying over Pakistan, ended up landing in Iran during the Obama administration, and they kind of reverse engineered some of them. And then they have the Shahad drone, which is just a kamikaze drone that they were selling to the Russians. So they're very upset at Russia, and it certainly does sound like they gave up the coordinates to probably Israel, not the United States, but it's basically like you're going to give them up anyway. And you got to give it to them because what that did was stop a tyrannical Islamic fundamental extremist regime from acquiring nuclear weapons quickly. So Russia did themselves a favor, did the world a favor, and did us a favor all at the same time, if that's what happened. So that's why I say it's what you know, but there's plenty of stuff that we just don't know, that we theorize. We do know that 20 or more generals were tricked into a room where they were all killed in Iran. We know about the Fordo, the Isfahan, and the Tans, and how they were all hit through U-2 strikes and bunker-busting bombs, which were significantly, which had significant damage. Hold on a second here, sorry. Had significant damage to all the sites, and there was a nuclear-powered submarine that fired, I think it was like almost 24 Tomahawks at Natanz. And so two were hit with bunker busters, several bunker busters, and there had been a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of what I would call study of that site, CIA informants of the site, where the ventilation shafts were, and if you were going to hit it, where you would begin. Now, those shafts were cemented over prior to them kind of getting away from them, because they know they were going to about to get hit. Supposedly, some of the nuclear fissile material had been driven away. I'm sure we'll find out where it is and hit wherever the hell it is, if it hasn't already been hit already. Several nuclear scientists were also assassinated. And so